G'day Australia. Okay, so it's Monday morning, I think it's the 15th. I've been here since Monday the 8th, stranded here. My bank account was, all my money was stolen out of my bank account. Don't know who did it. Took me nearly 3 weeks to get a reply from CBA and the Commercial Affairs Complaints Australia. And CBA, I'm sure it's their lawyers. I made the allegations, and I still make the allegations and accusations, and this is my deposition that I don't know who stole my money. CBA is saying I stole my own money and that I'm trying to fraud CBA, nearly 10 grand. So I've been stranded here since last Monday, been here a week, still got no money. I got flights out tomorrow to Northern Territory for a job. I was supposed to work in Toowoomba this week, but obviously since last Monday I had no money for accommodation, transport and comms. My Telstra, lost my Telstra on Friday. My bad, I pushed the button to change plan. I was trying to change from $50 to $20 because on Saturday I was supposed to renew itself, roll over, whatever. So I lost all my data and comms just went dead straight away as soon as I pushed change plan. I spent $45 at the post office here at Helen, trying to get some comms up again, get some credit on my Telstra, which pretty much went dead again after 20 minutes of emails and whatever, and text. So and last week I emailed the Prime Minister's office, which I got a reply back, saying they're going to forward to the relevant department, which is new. Normally they don't actually send you any reply at all. And I also sent an email to, from their own websites, the Attorney General, asking both the Prime Minister, Attorney General, Angie Bell, my Member for Parliament, and Malcolm Roberts, Senator Malcolm Roberts of Queensland, a bunch of others, Human Rights Commission, mainstream media, to make sure the AFP investigate the theft of my money in my bank account. And obviously I've heard nothing back from them. I'm actually texting with Malcolm Roberts, one of his staffers. Previously asked to meet with Malcolm Roberts to talk about the organised crime and corruption that's going on in the Queensland government, state government, federal government. Obviously our judiciary is completely corrupt, so as lawyers, they just lie routinely, which is perjury. And obviously CBA's lawyer, I'm pretty sure he's a lawyer, it's Marcus Attilis, CBA, accused me of stealing my own money. So they take no responsibility, they won't refund me my money. Obviously he offered me just over 4 grand my money back, but I'm supposed to accept that tomorrow or not, or who knows what. But at the moment I don't like being lied at by lawyers. I'm just over that, and that's why we're going to the AFP and the Attorney General about lawyers just lying at people and stealing stuff and crime. It's just organised crime and corruption, and it's been going on since family court, so 13 years I've just watched lawyer after lawyer just lie under oath like this. And so we're still waiting for money, so I've got to get out of here tomorrow. My coordinator has organised my flights to work in the Northern Territory tomorrow, so just waiting on email confirmation, but I'm still stuck here with no money. So how I get to the airport, like Brisbane probably, is still unknown. Train stops here in Helen Wednesdays and Fridays, so that's not going to work. If I have to, I'm just going to try and hitch a ride into Brisbane to the airport. I can get somewhere, I can get a train to the airport or whatever, and just leave the ute here and get somebody to pick it up some way. As soon as I get to work and get some money. So I just got I spent another $35 this morning on Telstra, so to get my emails, get some comms up, get some emails and texts, but I'm not going to upload anything or do anything until I can get some Wi-Fi. So I've spent like $75 on Telstra just to get my comms up, get some communications going, especially I had to send emails and that for work and receive emails, so find out when my flights are when work starts. So yeah, the public got to learn that they cannot trust the government. They're running a deep state, pretty much corrupt lawyers and judges, or judges and lawyers and politicians. Then they don't represent you. I've sent emails to my state federal members of parliament. You don't get a reply. They don't forward the email to the Attorney General, ask for these allegations to be investigated, so they just ghost you. I've never heard back from Angie Bell ever, any complaints of corruption. So we're paying them. We're just tax slaves. We pay our taxes, forced to pay taxes, and then, yeah, they commit crimes against us. And there's plenty of evidence there to go to the mainstream media, but the mainstream media aren't interested. But neither is Rebel News or anyone else. So I'm starting to use GPT-4 they actually work pretty well. GPT-4's read every book on the internet, probably more on the internet, Facebook and stuff, so it's going to be interesting. GPT-4, we've got an auto GPT-4 version running. It's going to be interesting in the next 2 years, 18 months. They reckon we've pretty much got general API AI now, artificial general intelligence, AGI, running now. So a lot of these administrative jobs and all these lawyers and judges are going to find it really hard to compete with AGI and remain corrupt and remain hidden. And that's what secret family court's all about. It's just organised crime, hide their crime and corruption, so the public don't know what they're doing, and they're literally holding people's kids for ransom to bankrupt people. And also I found Jetstar and Commonwealth Bank and other these big companies are just using lawyers to commit crimes against the public, rip people off. Of course the criminals are using the AGI now as well to hack things and whatever, run hacks. I've spent so much time just trying to bulletproof my email accounts that were hacked, obviously to me, as I've alleged before, by Jared Andrew Mobs and Mobs Aman, the other lawyers, hacking my emails to rip us off, commit fraud crimes. Of course, the Queensland Attorney General doesn't have anything investigated, crimes and corruption. Crimes and corruption commissions are quite literally a dead end because they won't investigate themselves, crime and corruption. So you make complaints to them about crime and corruption, they do nothing, and there's nothing you can do about it, because they're not subject to the rule of law. That's the thing about the Constitution, Clause 5. Go look that up. Commonwealth of Australia Constitution Act, Clause 5. All the laws made by Parliament are binding to the courts and the judges. And the judges' favourite liars call themselves the courts, and they can't bring the courts into contempt. So who brings the courts into contempt? The judges and lawyers. Pathological liars. You prove they're lying, they just get nasty. So hopefully, I can't upload this today, but I will. This is my deposition allegations of corruption in Australia, and government corruption is the number one threat to the Commonwealth of Australia. Number one, and that's why we tried to register our Commonwealth Australia Constitution Party, and that was blocked by the AEC unlawfully. And so it could even be the government that it's hacked my account and stole my money just to as payback for pushing it back on them. I just talked to a federal cop, and he said if you're pushing too much, they'll kill you. And I've had death threats recently over Christmas, and yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I'll get back to work, get some money back in the bank, and start running out GPT-4 and our Constitution Party again. Just trying to run it up, spin it up, and see if we can actually push back. Alright, thanks Australia. Hello from Hellerton, Queensland. Corruption capital. See you, bye.